How should we kill some time after our cruise and before our flight? Does anyone know where we can store our luggage when we get off the ship? We have 6 hours to kill in San Juan. What can we do with our bags? Can you recommend a day hotel in Miami? Because our flight isn't until 10 p.m. 3 out of these 4 messages were posted within an hour, and I see this asked almost every day. The short answer is that you have a few options. You just need to decide which is the best one for you. Let me walk you through them and maybe share some advice. Ahoy sailors, my name is Rob, and I'm here to tackle Virgin Voyages one topic at a time. Welcome to OVT. So what to do when you have time in town before you fly back home is really hard to provide advice on because it really depends on what you like to do. But knowing the options will absolutely make it easier for you to decide on exactly that. My insight and advice is quick and simple. Just give me a few minutes and you may be surprised that you even have options. But first, while not new to cruising, I am pretty new to YouTube. So if you'd be willing to hit that subscribe button down there, that one right there, I'd be grateful. And maybe that like button as well. Thank you in advance. Let's start with one of the questions I've been seeing a lot lately. People looking for advice on day hotels, places where they can just hang out by the pool, rest up for a bit, and maybe even take a shower or nap before flying home. The best resources are the websites that were created for this very reason. You can check out dayuse.com or hotelsbyday.com or even resortpass.com. Just enter where you'll be and what date, and then you'll see a ton of options. Just pay attention to the details because the prices may include as little as simply giving you pool access or as much as a private hotel room for the day with lots of other options in between. Some properties will even have you book specific windows of time, so pay attention to those details. The question that I do ask for those asking about day hotels is, are you choosing this because you just want to chill out or because you're not really sure what your other options are? Because there are some other options. Last year, I had cruised with my adult sons and our flight wasn't until 6 p.m. We had plenty of sea days on our ship and didn't really want another day at the pool. So we decided to go out and explore Miami and more specifically South Beach. We treated it like another day of our vacation or an excursion in yet another city. But we didn't want to lug our bags around. So I found a place that would store them for the day. I just Googled local hotels who offered the service and we paid $10 a bag, which I thought was totally reasonable. But rather than Googling, there are a few websites that make this even easier. Bounce.com, luggagehero.com. These are a couple of the ones that I've used, but there are others as well. Like the day hotel sites, you just enter where you want to leave your bags, when and for how long, and the map will give you a whole bunch of options. Click on the ones that are most convenient, and you'll see their hours, their ratings, the people have left, and of course, the price. These are great resources, and I think every traveler should know about them. Pausing for a second on this point for some quick advice, though. Figure out where you're going first, and then find a place to leave your bags around there. I've heard so many people tell me that they found a place near the cruise terminal, and then they had to go backtrack to get their bags before going to the airport. It just cost them more money and more time, so keep that in mind. Question, have you stored your bags before? Did you use one of these websites or another method? Leave me a message below to let me know what worked best for you, and please do hit those like and subscribe buttons. Finally, I have an option that not many people think about. A good friend got off their cruise recently at 8:30 in the morning, and their flight wasn't until 1 o'clock. They were nervous that they wouldn't have enough time to go out and explore the city or chill at a pool and get to the airport in time, but they also didn't want to just sit in the terminal for 4 hours, so they bought passes to an airport lounge. There are a number of airline-specific lounges like United and American, but there are also independent lounges like Plaza Premium and Escape lounges, and almost all of these will sell you one-day passes if they aren't full. The cost varies. United charges $59 a person. I think American is at $79. And I see here that Plaza Premium Lounge in Orlando is $67.50, and the Escape Lounge in Fort Lauderdale is only $45. So think about whether $90 to $160 a couple is worth it for you. The seating is way more comfortable than in the terminal. Food is included, and they often come with an open bar. Just make sure you don't miss your flight. It's not a pool day or exploring the city, but it's a great option if you just want to get to the airport and hang out there in comfort. See, lots of options for those looking to kill some time. I hope this has shed some light and maybe helps you plan the next time you need something to do. Well, that's all about making the most of your day before you fly home, and that's my one Virgin topic for today. Do you have any questions? Are there any other topics that you'd like to hear about? Leave me a message below. And until next time, ahoy sailor.